Hey there, my name is Andrea Sherrill, and I work with Iredell County Cooperative Extension. And part of my job here is I'm a family and consumer science agent, but I'm also a registered dietitian. So I'm excited to come alongside you on your PhytoRx journey and help you have a healthier approach to your eating. And I don't know if you noticed on your PhytoRx prescription, there were some lines in there, and at the top of it said Mediterranean diet, which is I hate to say it's a diet because it's more of a lifestyle. And those are some of the things we're going to talk about, the lifestyle or the habits of the Mediterranean eating pattern. Habits, that's going to be a key word for me during this whole series because we all have habits. Habits, we don't even have to tell them what to do, it just automatically happens. And we all have good habits, we all have bad habits, and we all have habits we can improve on. But one of the habits we're going to talk about today is changing out your protein. A typical American diet, most of the time, is full of ultra processed protein. And when I think of ultra processed or highly processed, I think about things like bacon, maybe spam, Viennese sausages, luncheon meats. Really, they've been over processed. And that's one end of the spectrum. And at the other end of the spectrum are protein sources from things like beans, nuts, and seeds. So we've got a large span there. But what I really want you to try to do is shift your focus, or maybe shift some of your habits from this end of the spectrum all the way down to the other end. And it's going to be gradual. It will be gradual, but hopefully you'll start, if you're not already, but you'll start thinking about beans as your protein source for a meal, or you'll think about having nuts as your protein for that particular meal. Also want to focus on increasing any seafood or fish that you might be eating on a pretty regular basis. And also towards this end down here is like chicken. And then when you start to move up the spectrum a little bit, it goes back, up to like a full fat dairy is on this end, and your really high fat marbled red meat. So I'll just give you an instance of something you can do. I don't know if you have any canned beans in your refrigerator, or in your pantry, not your refrigerator, in your pantry. Canned beans are a quick and easy source of protein. Hopefully you have beans that the can will say no salt added, because that way you can control your sodium and a little bit better if there's no salt added. So I always look for varieties that don't have any salt added. But just a fourth of a cup of those beans give you quite a bit of protein. So I hope this has got you thinking a little bit about swapping out some of your protein sources, going from, again, these really ultra processed fatty sources of protein to less processed sources of protein, namely plant-based proteins and things like fish and seafood. So this is just a little habit thought to get you thinking about ways that you can improve your health by improving some of your habits. And I look forward to being with you along this journey.